No. No, it's you. It's you again. I wasn't ready for this. You're not supposed to be back so soon. In yesterday's intro, I tried using the space song, you know, from the Space Odyssey film, the one that goes bwah, 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 bwah. I had to do it out of tune, of course, because I don't want to get another copyright strike. Anyway, I got 7 copyright claims, so we're not going to be using that one. Instead, I'm sure we're using a certified club banger, because I love the Bucko Drink music, but I feel like we're at greater heights now. And what a height we are at indeed. We are among the stars, soaring like an angel. A poorly constructed, very, very warm angel. Which is a fantastic name for this ship. Now today, Bucko Drink begins his space pirate adventures. We do have the option where if there are any trade ships flying around there to straight up rob them. To actually commit full-on, actual real piracy. But I'll be honest with you, given that right now we have a few guns and horrible heat management, I think that's a terrible, terrible idea. So we're going to take things nice and slowly. If there are any small ships that we can swoop in and attack or land on, that sounds fantastic. Otherwise, we're going to focus on building big, stupid guns all over this big, stupid ship. Oh, attack small satellite. Attack destroyer. I think we could attack a small satellite and get away with it. Here we go, first ever ship battle. Oh, now I do vaguely remember how this aspect of it works. If you cast your eyes over to the right-hand side, of which I've probably already zoomed in on because that'll make it easier to see. We have a heat bar measured in numbers, and then we have an energy bar also measured in numbers, hopefully not the same numbers. Well, I mean, they're the same numbers, but not the same number. I'm not qualified to be here. Big heat number bad, low energy number bad. Very simple. The next bar is a space ruler. Not like a Stellark. That's a different type of space ruler. The space ruler is very simple. It shows the distance between our ship and the enemy ship. The enemy ship is red, our ship is white. At the red mark, laser guns can be used. At the green mark, railguns can be used. And at the blue mark, something else can be used, I'm sure. No, wait, plasma. Plasma is green and railguns are blue. I got it slightly backwards. So right now, the enemy ship is between the green and the blue, which means we could only use railguns, and guess what we don't have any of? That's right. Railguns. You got it the first time. So we give all of our orders from the bridge itself. We can retreat, we can maintain speed, or we can advance. The enemy ship is trying to escape, as it popped up and said. We are going to try and move closer to the enemy ship by firing our big... Did we not refuel that one? Oh, shit. Very prepared for combat, you see. And the majority of our guns are lasers, but we do have a couple of those plasma guns that we built yesterday, so we need to get them ideally within the red, but at least in the green at the very bare minimum. And then if we click this button, we can see the enemy ship. It's a tiny little TIE fighter with a rail gun and a laser of its own. Fly, Bucko ship, fly. And look, you can see the speed at which we're moving there. It's pushing the enemy ship they're firing at us. Maybe turn the shields on. I'm no expert. But that certainly does seem like a sensible idea. Shields up. Oh, what did that hit? Oh, it hit the shield just in time. There you go, there you go, there you go. We're safe. We're safe. They're within the plasma guns, so I guess we'll go ahead and maybe fire those. We'll do a little shot there. Oh, look at them go. Oh, what a guy. Yes! Oh, it's a big bird. Are we under attack from a giant parrot? What the hell is going on? What? I'm so confused. What? God, I don't know what's happening. I have no idea. Well, now it's in range of all of our weapons. I suppose we'll say weapons, and then we say set force target, and then we need to shoot in a way that will disable it, but I guess we'll have to shoot the AI core. As much as I'd like to salvage that. Boom! There it was. I can't believe our first proper ship battle was between us and a parrot flying a TIE fighter. What was that all about? Well done, team. Lower the shields. Take the day off. How do we salvage it? There's nothing left. I guess we just hit the salvage button. We can grab the mega keep before it dies. Oh, look, we did get a little bit. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. And we can take 1,000 kilograms of mass. Now, we need to take the gold. 2 gold. Is that all that was there? Okay, fair enough. Ideally... Actually, I don't know. What does the ship salvage break down into? Can be deconstructed to yield spacer components. Well, that's pretty good. Holy shit. We don't really need... Oh, I need the uranium for fuel. But other than that, I'm just going to take the ship salvage and call it a day, I think. Yeah. We could do with some more salvage bays. I think I'll have to build a few more of those, because those are going to be super, super handy. Did we get the bird? Well, looks as if we weren't able to save the bird in time. It's going to be at large. It's going to get another ship, and it's going to come and hunt us down. I don't know what was happening there. I'm very, very confused. So this ship salvage, then we just deconstruct it then, huh? I noticed there's an install option, but... Oh, it's to install it like they would fall from the sky on a map. Got it, got it. Okay, what do we get from that? Obviously, it's spacer components. Oh, that's not bad. Or 2 advanced components apiece. Was that just on average? No, that seems to be pretty consistent. Wowee, that's nice. I like that. Now, I have read all of your advice and all of your comments about how we should go about doing this. Things like bringing enemy ships over to us. We can pilot them over here rather than shuttling back and forth to take them apart. Great advice. Something that a lot of people brought up that actually we've done in previous Save Our Ship series. Now, I need to point out, I've played Save Our Ship before. I've played it 3 times. All the times it was so modded that it was very difficult to disseminate what was actually Save Our Ship and what wasn't. Not to mention, we didn't really get to experience proper Save Our Ship. It was going up into space and fighting ridiculous boss ships that blows up immediately. So this is still relatively new to me, even though I understand some of the basic systems. One thing I do remember doing is if you... The shield generators are the only limiting factor for things like these being able to pop out, right? So solar generators, ship vents can't function inside a shield generator, but I remember we did this with the previous ship. If you were to build the shield generators out, say like one over here, one over here, one over here, and leave a gap in the middle, you can use that as an active vent in combat, which is pretty damn good. I remember we were able to put engines. I don't know if you can still do this. To protect our engines, you used to be able to put it inside the ship. So like facing in weird directions. I bet you can't do that anymore. I think they said they were going to change it so you couldn't do it anymore. But you used to be able to place your engines in the middle of the ship and you used to be able to move forward, but your engines were protected. So you can never be stopped. You could always retreat from combat. But yeah, looks as if they made it so engines can only face upwards. Still no reason why we couldn't put one, you know, like a couple up here. That would still be quite nice as an emergency escape. And then the other thing is to build more heat sinks, which I was planning on doing anyway. That's definitely top priority. But of course, also I want to build a giant laser. So for those of you who haven't played Save Our Ship before, there are these gigantic spinal capacitors, which you can place down and then attach amplifier after amplifier after amplifier. And then you can kind of see where that... Don't place it like that. That definitely won't work. And then eventually, for example, you could have a gun the length of the ship, which I've actually done before. We've made a gun the size of the map. It's ridiculous. It doesn't work and it uses way too much power. But these things used cleverly can be quite fun. Plus they look ridiculous. Hostile ship. An interstellar fuel tanker. Bucko? That sounds like a job for us, my friend. Get in there. I don't think we've got the firepower really to be taking on anything big quite yet. God, I hope this wasn't a mistake. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Well, actually, when you look at their guns, what have they got there? They've got one of those. They've got a rail gun. 2 laser cannons. Oh, 4 more laser cannons and 2 more rail guns. Is this a bit too much for us already? Maybe we retreat. We could retreat and come back to this later. I don't think I want to fight someone who has more guns than me. That seems like a poor idea. All right, Bucko. Full reverse. I'm sure we could potentially... That seems dangerous. Right. Oh my god, I can't. It just got Obi-Wan'd. Left behind nothing but an exclamation mark and a laser pistol. Shit, that's how I want to go out. What the fuck are you doing mid-combat refueling the engine though, you fanny? I have no sympathy. Fuck you, Octavian, you moron. Oh, man. Oh, I've got a headache from laughing so hard. Holy shit, that's funny. Oh! What do you mean my transport pods have arrived? Oh, shit. Bucko, bring the mortar. Bucko, bring the mortar. You're up against Space Pirate Captain Bucko Drink, survivor of 100 waves. How dare you? Escape combat. What if we escape combat now? Will they just be... We're just trapped here. Bucko. Bucko, my man. Oh my god, they're using triple rocket launchers on us. That doesn't seem fair. Well, I've learned a valuable lesson. They can still get a boarding party off even if we manage to escape. Okay, get him, squad. If there's one thing we're good at, it's killing tons of people on foot. Oh, actually, we might not need to. They seem to have just thrown themselves into my slug turrets. Well. Oh, Bucko, be careful. God damn. I mean, we can afford to replace a few wooden walls back on the planet, but Christ almighty, this is a spaceship we're talking about now, big man. Well, that'll teach him a lesson. Hey, we got a free shuttle out of it. Nice. Thank you. Guess I'll just kind of fly that into the ship then, eh? There we go. Well, that's nice. That wasn't a complete loss. It did take a little bit of damage because the shields didn't quite go up before their railguns got a shot off there. Fucking Loctavian. You absolute moron. We almost profited from that. Should we just take it apart? We don't need 2 cargo shuttles. What the hell's going on with this one? Hey. Yeah, we don't really need that, do we? I guess we'll just take this one apart. Not bad. Not bad. I think we still profited even though we took a little damage. That's space piracy right there. Except we kind of stole their lifeboat more than anything else. So now that we have all the excitement and the crew incineration out of the way, I made a few other changes from the comment section as well. So first things first, our life support system now also makes water because funnily enough, you do need that for life. Secondly, I added in a mod that allows you to build the walls of the spaceship out of a stuffable material. So say you have a lot of plasteel, we can replace all these ship walls that we have now with a full-on plasteel ship instead. It's a way to give it a bit more power without just thickening up walls over and over and over. I guess top priority is building more guns so that we don't have to run away from anything slightly larger than the smallest ship going. But we do also have to deal with the heat because we've already got a few heat problems here and there. The fire foam poppers were set off down here a second ago. So I think we deal with the heat first. There's no point building more guns if we can't afford to actually run the bloody thing. So I'm going to take this entire middle section of the ship and I'm going to knock these walls down. Probably take out this middle section too. Get rid of this fusion reactor entirely because we don't need it. Well, fission reactor. And you know, I bet if we move this shield to the top and then put one on this side and this side, we could get that port in the middle to help purge heat in the middle of combat too. I'm going to give it a go. I think we could probably make it work. Well, it turns out we're about 2,000 steel short of what we need for Bucko's ship upgrade. There is a derelict destroyer, though that does kind of do me a frighten. But if we are able to take it apart and there aren't many turrets or people, this could let us build pretty much anything we want to build, right? Because these things, I assume, are quite sizable. Isn't that right, giant purple parrot? Hello. You've approached a derelict. It will burn up in the atmosphere in 2.2 days. Okay. Send the squad. Get in there. Oh, shit. Whoa. Well, first things first. Holy shit. Okay, it's gigantic. Look at how many fucking advanced components there are, though. 418? What? Well, that really does make everything else so far feel like a waste of time. I feel like I should build another salvage bay fairly soon. We could build them at the top here. I was just going to fill it with more guns. This is not very convenient to the stockpile, is it? We'll worry about that later. As tomorrow's problem. Let's launch the shuttle, see what we can find. Have I got to wait for Rocket Man? You know what? I am the Rocket Man. Get out of my way. Where do you think the bridge is? It's probably like up here, right? So let's throw the shuttle down as close as we can up here. Actually, there's a hole in the side of the ship there. We've got to be careful of these turrets, though. Let's drop it like there. My God, there's a lot of people. What are they? That's a giant cassowary. I'm not too worried about that one. Oh, you know what? They're wearing, like, basic clothing. Like, that person's got a flak jacket. That's the most complicated thing we've seen so far. EVA power armor. That could be a problem. I'm gonna land us here. I think that's a good idea. We've taken a quick step up from piracy to full-on war crimes. Attacking a derelict vessel with its doomed crew is definitely above piracy. If not, it is at least piracy. I like it. This is good. Captain Pirate Bucko Drink, we've finally done it, my man. Oh, shit. Okay, shuttle, maybe get out of there. Maybe you fly away. Are they all gonna... Oh, yeah, okay, they're all gonna come and attack us, too. Let's move up here. Let's... No, actually move down. Yeah, let's move down to, like, here. Is that gonna put us in... Oh, it's gonna put us in range of those fucking slug turrets. You know what, let's actually move up and away. That's a good idea. I don't think they're gonna be able to do that much damage. They'll just also cannon turrets after all. Oh, God. Oh, God, Doggy's taking a hit. Haynes! Or slug cannon. Exactly. Get away from that fucking slug cannon. Holy crap. Poor sweet Haynes. Doggy. This is why I sent Doggy. Get him patched up. Holy shit. There you go. That'll probably take them both out, right? Oh, not quite. Okay. I think we've killed most of the crew, if not all of the crew at this point. There's a couple more hiding around in the debris there. We have to get those advanced components. I think, to be honest, what we really want is the steel and plasteel. And to be fair, we want to take the heavy stuff as soon as possible, right? If we've got 2.2 days on this thing, and the salvage bay is limited by the kilograms of weight it can carry, it could probably take all of these advanced components in one go. First things first, we find the bridge. Livingston, you're up, my man. I think it's probably back here, right? It's got to be here. Where else would you put a bridge? All the way in the back of the ship? That doesn't sound right. I don't believe you for a second. Ah, Hackerman. Oh, there's a guy there. Okay, Livingston, maybe sidestep. Oh, he's dead. It's okay, we're good. Right, hack it open. Watch out, don't destroy the bridge. Oh! Oh! Right, everybody owes me a goddamn apology. Why didn't he take the master hacker? Why didn't he take the hacker? Like he's already forgotten about the hacker who can instantly hack things. Does it look like he's instantly hacking things? Once again I'm proven right. You people are on thin ice. I'm going to start uploading these unlisted so only I can watch them. And then I can sit there and leave comments. Well, that was a shit play. Dude, I'll hurt my feelings. All right, Derelict secured. Does that mean these things won't shoot at me now? Yeah, it means that they're ours. Wow, there's so much stuff. And if we take apart these railgun turrets, we're going to have at least half the resources. We need to build another one. How is that giant bird not... Oh, I was about to say dying of decompression, but it is. It is. Wow, look at this. God damn, there's so much. How do I know how long we've got before it re-enters the atmosphere? We could just capture it and move it over. Oh, what if we just weld it on? We weld it on, we rebuild it, and we move on with our lives. That would be so silly, but I love the idea. Space Pirate Captain Bucko Drink flies around with the remains of an enemy destroyer. Oh, it's so fucking damaged, though. Oh, it's so... We'd have to rebuild so much. Oh, look, we've also captured a bunch of people. That's nice. Maybe search and destroy here, squad, before we get too carried away. Maybe we finish off the rest of the crew that seems to have survived. I think in this situation, given how heavily damaged the ship is, I think in this situation, we strip it for parts, right? As great as it... Oh, but welding on the bodies of your enemy's ships, though, that would be fucking cool. We just glue it on. We just graft it. God damn, I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? It's just too cool an idea not to. All right, we've got to ask ourselves first thing first, what don't we want? I think I'm going to take away the external turrets, because let's be honest, if there's a boarding party this crew can't beat, we're not going to win regardless of whether or not we've got a few uranium slug turrets. We've got the most battle-hardened crew ever. We don't need another bridge, so we'll strip that one away for a start. We're going to have many people living on here. I don't think we really need the heaters or the tube television. I think we'll just begin by stripping it all out, right? Hold on. Hear me out. What if, this is a terrible idea. What if we move this ship right to the bottom of the map, right? How do I move ship? Where's the move ship option? Oh, I guess we got to abandon the enemy ship. Is there anything there that we want? Not massively. I guess we'll salvage what's left over. Can we do that? Because this isn't... It's not going to get rid of this. This is now our base, right? So let's go salvage enemy ship. Take whatever we can manage, I guess, in plasteel. Oh, actually, we've got less steel than plasteel at this stage, huh? Salvage enemy ship. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, so we want to take... I guess we'll take, yeah, just the steel and the plasteel. We can take both. Take the components, take the ambrosia. Package of lava meals. Absolutely, I'll take it. And then a little bit of silver. I don't want the rest. Done. Okay, and that's that gotten rid of. Okay, perfect. Then hear me out. We move this ship to the bottom of the map. Right. Hear me out. This is going to be ridiculous. We take the guns off of the front of this ship. Why are you building a roof there, Ken? Then we take this whole ship and we just glue it onto the top. I assume that's more or less the middle, right? That looks about right. Wow, that looks terrible. I feel like we need to fill this out a bit. Make it look like they're a bit more connected rather than just banged together like that. Wow, that looks cool though, huh? The giant Tower of Bucko. What if... This is a great game plan. What if we never build anything onto the ship? We only ever stick other ships onto our ship. as a house rule. Well, 45 minutes later, I think we have ourselves a pretty damn well grafted ship. And everything is working, like it's functional. It's not good. All these heat sinks need tidying up, but we're obviously going to need way more heat sinks, probably another power plant or something like that if we want to double the length of the ship like this. I also rebuilt a couple of the engines too. Oh, to be honest, we probably need way more engines than we have right now. But in terms of resources, I mean, 17,000 steel, 4,000 plasteel, 504 advanced components. I think we can build whatever we like at this stage. And the best part is we got so much scrap from that, I had to build more skips to be able to hold that much scrap in the first place. How much have we got? 525 steel slag chunks. One thing I still wake up in a cold sweat about from the last time we played Save Our Ship was having all the heat sinks in one place, and then an enemy ship managed to get through that wall, and then everything was over, right? Because the ships can't function if the walls are broken, if they're in the vacuum. So I'm gonna properly decentralize this ship. I don't just want all the heat sinks in one massive room like I have done before. And now, a staggering amount of time and effort later, we have a fucking hideous spaceship. Just a really ugly piece of shit spaceship. At this point, we've taken 3 spaceships, one was supposed to be a space station, and glued them all together. And you know what? I quite like it. I also removed half of those rooms that were on the spaceship that we just stole there to try and make it a bit more streamlined, because it just didn't seem necessary to have that many rooms. It's all pretty shielded, like I said, and in very, very standard channel way. My big grand plan that I kicked off the episode talking about has been overshadowed by a ridiculous project that's probably never going to get finished, but this will. I'll open that up. That'll be the next thing we do. We'll get 2 ships, we'll glue them on either side, then we'll keep this bit open in the middle to vent the heat out. I need to test that the heat's in a good place, because we've got this massive room here, which for such a big ship doesn't have that many heat sinks. But, counterpoint, the air conditioners are set to absolute 0. Okay? So Space Pirate Captain Bucko Drink's got to be remembered for anything. It's breaking the laws of physics. The man couldn't build a ship to save his life, but he knew how to make things chilly. Now we needed something to attack. We're not gonna start with the piracy yet. This is like literal piracy to attack a combat supplier. We're gonna wait. We're gonna pick on something our own size, which is not actually the case at all. We're very large. I want to pick on something squishy and tiny that's going to be an easy fight. An Imperial Augustus class cruiser. Sure. Let's give it a go. Why not? I'm sure we can escape. Right? And besides, we have a little more firepower now, so we might just about manage. No. Actually, I was a mistake. Sorry, we thought you were someone else. Bucko, like, get us out of here, though. So if we can't outrun this, we just die now, huh? Luckily. Oh, well, let's hope the shields hold. This will be a good test, if nothing else. Oh, God, a test of cowardice. The heat levels. Bucko, get out. Do we escape? Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're actually good. We've got the option to abandon enemy ship. Hello. We've also got the option to salvage enemy ship. That's mine now. I don't think that's going to work, is it? I think that's probably just going to break everything. Oh, okay, that's an exploit. No, I'm not doing that. No, that's fine. Thank you. Oh, shit. They actually did crack a shield. Oh! Well, it could have gone worse. Bucko's bedroom being immediately adjacent to the nuclear engine is really just a work of art. If we turn off the cloaking device, hear me out here. If we turn off the cloaking device, maybe the game will send us ships that we're kind of capable of fighting. You know, ships at our level, which right now is pretty much bottom of the barrel. I don't understand how that broke so fast. You would think with this many heat sinks, the shields could take a bit more of a beating than that. You've got 48 heat sinks, all in absolute 0 conditions. I have a pretty cool plan for the middle of the ship that will let us get that vent going and get some big guns there too. But we need way more plasteel. In fact, we need any plasteel. We haven't got any more left. Now, there aren't any enemy ships, but what there are is these kind of debris out there. I'm not entirely sure what we do with them or how we get there, though. Starship bow. Fuel cost 19%. That's a job for the shuttle, right? Let's give it a go. Well, I assume a Starship bow probably has a lot of plasteel on it, so that's where we're going to go to. Oh, it's that easy, huh? You just fly over there in your shuttle. Okay. Okay, this could solve the plasteel problem. How the fuck have I wasted all those resources already? Now, team, I don't want you to panic, but I don't think we're in Bucko's town anymore. Psychic onslaught. As your colonists approach the derelict, their minds shudder under a psychic pressure. For a moment, the ship's AI emanates feelings of warmth and recognition, as one might feel of the prodigal child of an old friend. This feeling does not last. The AI's mind, blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading that. I don't read it the best of times. Hello, we're here to shut down your AI core, apparently. Ooh, salvage. Do like salvage. Let's keep up. Okay, I wasn't expecting people. Back off. Let's try and make sure we've got a clear path to the escape route in the event of a terrible scenario. Like, for example, getting completely overwhelmed. Has that person got a fucking rocket launcher? What the hell is even that? You can't bring a rocket launcher. Okay, let's stand in front of the shuttle to body block the rockets. Otherwise, we're trapped here forever. Because we don't have enough plasteel to build a fresh one. Please kill them. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I mean, you can't deny. We've done a lot of piracy today. It's been the most pirate episode we've ever done. Fucking hell, how many are there? It's like a bloody clown car. Okay. Maybe we take the door off. Livingston, take the door off. That way we get a little bit more line of sight, I suppose. Okay, everybody, take the door off. We can claim it. Well, that would have been a lot easier. It is like a clown car. Hello, malevolent AI? Oh, there it is. That was easy. We just go in and kick it. We'll just go in and kick it. There we are. At last, you're calling... At last. Well, I suppose maybe I was supposed to fight through in an epic way. This is Bucko's crew. We don't do that. A final psychic plea rings out from it. End me. Absolutely. No questions asked, my friend. Boom. AI destroyed. The ancient AI is no more, but its death throws it transmitting a large burst of data to your ship. The final entries of a flight recorder. Oh. Okay. The data reveals that a large section of the ship's aft impact a secluded location on the planet's surface. The section contained a Johnson Tanaka drive. It survived re-entry. This is where you will find it. So that's what allows you to jump to new planets, assuming we actually want to jump to new planets, of course. Okay. Well, let's go and have a look around the rest of the ship. I assume this isn't going to go back into orbit like other ships that we were able to salvage. I assume this is just free reign to grab whatever we want. Okay, man, there's a lot of shit here, though. Probably easy to claim the doors at this point. I imagine we've killed all the enemies. You assume wrongly. You have chosen poorly. Wow, this place is fucking huge, huh? Okay. I guess we'll just ignore the mechanoids and they'll not do it any harm. Well, there we have it. A beginning of a whole new quest. A whole new mission for Bucko Drink to explore whole new worlds. If we want to, of course. So there is a story up here in space. There is a save our ship win condition. I have no idea what it is. I've never done it before. They added it after last time I played this ages ago. So I haven't seen this one. This is going to be a whole new adventure. I have been told we're going to be fighting a hell of a lot of mechanoids though. So to be prepared for that one. Kind of expected it to be something like that, at least. But we're going to take to the skies, we're going to steal everything we can, and we're going to glue it to the outside of this goddamn hideous vessel, whether or not it kills us. I do like the aesthetic. I like the idea of just going around gluing other ships onto our ship and making it bigger and bolder. Sure, we have to do a lot of work in between fixing it back up, replacing all the burnt out shit, but I like it. I think it's a nice change. And it's not the most efficient. Oh, it's not efficient at all. It's not even remotely. It's very inefficient, is what I'm getting at. But I couldn't think of anything better to sum up my man Bucko Drink. Let's see where tomorrow takes us. Let's see if we can start on that campaign. If anybody knows how to kickstart it, genuinely very interested. Maybe this is it. Who knows? Maybe we need to get that. I remember somebody saying a long time ago that you have to triangulate satellites or something like that to track down these psychic signals. I have no idea. But what I do know is we haven't finished all the research, so top priority tomorrow is definitely getting a research lab down. We've got plenty of room to do that, of course. Getting some more salvage bays, expanding out this area so we've got this opened up, and seeing what else we can glue onto our ship. The Bucko Drink way. And of course, it should go without saying, when I'm confident enough, we've got enough firepower, we've got enough guns glued to the outside of the ship, of course, we'll be doing piracy. Whenever we see a trader, we'll be clapping some cheeks and we'll be gluing them onto Bucko's ship. Until eventually we have a giant, awful, hideous vessel that's barely being held together. Thank you all for watching. I mean, we've got that now. You don't have to stay tuned for that one. Thank you to Rage Dragon, Juicy Jason, Sweetsy, Beta Soldier, Sign Mortar, Tenacious Bloom, John Viral, Krusty Rhino, Snowlauger, Ribkaz, and Officer Pappy as well for their support. The executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you all for that. All there, both. Take your pick. That's the end of these Patreon lists for now. So I'll be updating those and getting the fresh lists downloaded and ready to go and adding on those new names. So if I have responded to you over the past day or whatever on Patreon and you are waiting for a name, that'll be in tomorrow. Thank you as well to Kragon, Blood for the Blood God, Saxon Cat, Ad Infinitus, Paranoid, J1293, Dark Misery, TC, Epilogue, Lady Cerulean, Corrupt Racer, Prince Menixis, Gaffy, Astro Boogie, Brave Pirate, Metman, Chicken Robo, Jordan, Wifty, Blue Chaos, and Skylar Drake as well. See you tomorrow for more hideous ship adventures.